आज से ये पता नहीं फॉर टाइम बीइंग है ना, इसमें गूगल मीट में क्या टेक्निकल इशू था, गूगल मीट में ही था, इसका रिकॉर्ड मीटिंग का ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा था।
नहीं मैम, अब तो आ रहा है, ये
अब आ
स्टार्ट हो
रहा
गया
है,
है इधर।
अभी आ रहा है, अभी आ रहा है ना, अभी मेरे से भी आ रहा है। और अदरवाइज मैंने सुबह भी अर्ली मॉर्निंग मैंने चेक किया था, तब आ रहा था, लेकिन अभी बीच वाले स्लॉट में नहीं आ रहा था। और मैंने उस टाइम ना
अभी आप चेक कर।
वीडियो भी ऑपरेट करने के लिए चेक वो किया था, वो भी हो गया था, और अभी जस्ट नहीं हो रहा था, वीडियो प्ले नहीं हो पा रहा था।
अच्छा अच्छा, हाँ हो सकता है टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम। मैम अभी रिकॉर्ड
क्या कह रहे हैं? अभी तो आ रहा है, अभी देखिए एकदम से क्लिक करते ही आ गया, सेटिंग को क्लिक करते ही आ गया। I think 8 students have joined.
हेलो
है ना? नहीं 8 नहीं 7, आई थिंक 3 तो हम ही हैं। 10 participants
हाँ हाँ,
शो हो रहा है
7।
ना?
हम्म। मैम ये रिकॉर्डिंग का कैसे क्लियर होगा कि ये रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही है नहीं हो रही है?
फिर ऊपर रेड बटन आ रहा है आपके, देखो आप लेफ्ट अपर कॉर्नर में रेड दिखाई दे रहा होगा आपको, रिकॉर्ड लिखा हुआ
हाँ दिख रहा है, तो हो रहा है ना
दिख
फिर?
रहा है ना? दिख रहा है ना?
हाँ जी हाँ जी।
हाँ बस, तो वो रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है।
ठीक है मैम।
ये मॉर्निंग से, ये जस्ट
ओके।
अभी आया है, पहले नहीं आ रहा था।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा।
ये मीट में, गूगल मीट में आई थिंक कोई इशू चल रहा था, मैंने 3-4 बार मेरे लेक्चर्स में क्लिक किया, नहीं आया।
हम्म। लेकिन अभी आ रहा है।
अब आ रहा है। मैंने बच्चों
हम्म।
से बोला, मैंने कहा आप क्लिक करो, तो बोले मैम नहीं आ रहा, ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा है।
ओके, सो मैम शुड वी स्टार्ट नाउ?
Yes, I think you have sufficient number of students, and it is already
यस आई
10:40. It is already 10:40.
थिंक। यस यस। So I welcome you student. We all are from humanities department. Myself Krishna Sharma, and there are Dr. Isnilata Dhaka madam. She is also from humanities department, and Krishna sir also is available here. He is also from humanity department. So we all welcome you here in this at this platform Google Meet. So this is the lecture for lab or English lab lecture from 10:30 to 12:30, and we all be dealing with this subject here. So first of all, it is very mandatory. It is very necessary to be familiar with one another. Most of us are unaware to about one to about each other. So first of all, uh, I would like to ask about your introduction. So if Kartik Kumar. So ma'am, now 8 students are present, 7, and I think only 3 students are absent now. So I would request to you one by one, kindly tell about yourself. And here first, Gaurav Tiwari, you please tell about you. Gaurav, are
Good
you
morning, sir.
there?
Yes,
Good
sir.
morning. Yes, yes.
Good
Kindly
morning, sir.
introduce yourself.
My name is Gaurav Tiwari. Hello.
Okay. Yes, yes, you are
Yeah,
audible.
I am from Jaipur.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. Keep continue.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, Rajesh Sharma. Are you there, Rajesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, kindly introduce yourself. Please tell about you.
Sir, I am Rajesh Sharma from Jaipur.
You are from Jaipur. Okay. Om
Yes, sir.
Prakash.
I am Om Prakash from Badmer.
You are from Badmer, Rajasthan. Okay. Lakan Saini.
Sir, my name is Lakhan Seni. I am from Chomo, it's nearby the
Okay.
university.
Okay. Okay. Next. Ma'am, again is a problem. Screen not showing the name of students. There is we can see the only dot on the right side of this screen. Krishna sir, are you there? Can you see the screen?
पार्टिसिपेंट्स को आप क्लिक करिए, पार्टिसिपेंट्स को क्लिक
Actually,
करिए.
ma'am, there are yes. I am checking it, but there are only dot. There are only dots there at right
No,
side
no,
of this screen.
I'm able to see the names parallel, the mail ID. Ask them to. एक मिनट.
Yes, now it is visible. So Karthik Kumawat, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you kindly introduce yourself.
What, sir?
Kindly tell about you. Introduce
Sir,
yourself.
sir, my name is Kartik Mawat. I am from Jaipur.
Okay, okay. I think Rajesh Lakhan, you are from Jaipur, nearby Jaipur. So Krishna sir, do you want to say something about you or anything about introduction?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Then we'll start with the topic.
Hello, students. Good morning. Good morning to all. My name is Krishan Kumar Sharma. Originally, I am from Haryana. Presently, I am living in Jaipur. And I'm also from Humanities Department. So you all know this is the class for Language Lab.
कृष्णा
But your
सर,
sound is not.
माइक को अपने
Yes,
पास में
mic.
रखिए, माइक को अपने पास में रखिए. वो हाँ,
Okay,
अब
ma'am.
बोलिए.
Okay. Okay. Hello. So you all know about the this class. This is for the communication skills, and so it's about the language lab. You all know about this. So first of all, I want to tell you about the language lab. What is a language lab? So a language lab is a dedicated space for foreign language learning where students access audio or audio visual materials. Whenever you join the college, you will see there is a language lab in our university. So there are so many computers are there and so many softwares are there in the language lab. So this is a language lab is. Now I want to tell you about the common components in a modern language lab. What are the common component in the language lab? कि जो language lab होती है अपनी, I will explain you Hindi also, so you can. So some common component in a modern language lab. Now first one is teacher has a computer with appropriate software for conducting language exercises. So I am explaining in Hindi also कि लैंग्वेज लैब में होता क्या है कि कंप्यूटर्स होते हैं, देर आर सो मैनी कंप्यूटर्स, 20 कंप्यूटर, 25, 30, 50, इट्स डिपेंड ऑन द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स और अबाउट द स्पेस ऑफ द लैंग्वेज लैब. So the first one is teacher has a computer with appropriate software for conducting language exercises. कंप्यूटर्स होता है, उसमें सॉफ्टवेयर होता है, तो उसमें क्या होता है कि उससे हम जो भी लैंग्वेज लैब की एक्सरसाइज, जो भी स्पीकिंग का करना हो, अपने को लिसनिंग का करना हो, वो सारी कंडक्ट वहां से कर सकते हैं. देयर आर सो मेनी सॉफ्टवेयर. यू आर द स्टूडेंट ऑफ बीसीओ बीसीए, तो अभी ग्रेजुअली यू विल सी कि क्या क्या सॉफ्टवेयर होते हैं, क्या क्या नहीं होते, ये तो आप लोगों को पता लग ही जाएगा क्योंकि वैसे भी आप बीसीए से हो. सो देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम इन दैट. Now the second one is about the language lab. I want to tell you students, कि teacher and students wear headsets that block outside sounds and disturbances. You have to wear a headset. लगाना पड़ता है अपने को headset की ताकि बाहर का कोई disturbance ना हो और we can concentrate our videos, जो भी whatever the thing is. Now students have a media player, recorder for listening to audio and recording speech. There is a media player, you can record your speech. Suppose you are saying something and you can record that one also, and after that you can listen that one also कि what the mistakes I have made, कि आपने क्या क्या गलतियां की हैं उसमें, like that. तो उसके बाद आप ये भी चेक कर सकते हैं कि आपने क्या गलती की. आप जैसे को आपके फोन में आप कोई रिकॉर्डिंग करते हो, आप गाना क्या है, just play sing a song and after that you will listen your recording. अरे यार अभी अच्छा नहीं गाया ना, it's not good. तो like the same way you speak and then listen your own voice. तो आपको खुद ही रियलाइज हो जाएगा कि मैंने क्या गलती की है, क्या गलती नहीं की, like that. Now after that, what are the advantages of a language lab? The technology of a language lab offers great advantages to both teachers and students. It's the advantages of both for the teachers and the students. Now both can access the new information and communication technologies quickly and easily. If we are having a language lab, so we can access the communication technologies quickly and easily because there are so many informations. We are in a language lab, there are so many softwares, so we can access it very quickly and easily. Now the second point is about the benefits. What are the benefits of having a language lab, having a communication lab? Now the first one is it boosts brain power. It boosts brain power because we are because we are learning a new language, a foreign language. So there are so many languages you know about, but we are learning English language. So we can say it a foreign language. You can learn German, Spanish, French in the language lab, but we are now learning English. So it boosts our brain power. It improve our memory also. Now the third one is enhance the ability to multitasking. Multitasking means if you know the English language, you do many multitasking things. The other one is it sharpens the mind and improve performances in other academic areas. If you know the foreign language, so you can improve your performances in the academic areas also. You know the English very well, so you can be anywhere in the world because you know it's a global language now. So it's very mandatory to learn English nowadays. You all know about this. Now I want to tell you the next one key, what we learn in an English language lab. The first one is LSRW skills. LSRW skills. You know what is LSRW? Anyone want to tell? Any one of you know about the LSRW?
Sir, sorry to disturb you, sir. Kindly put your mic near your mouth.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Yes. Now I am talking about the LSRW skills. Students, LSRW skills. So anyone knows about the LSRW skills? Anybody wants to tell about the LSRW skills? कोई बताना चाहेगा कि LSRW stands for? No. Okay. Let me tell you about the LSRW skills. Now L stands for listening, S for speaking, R for reading, and W for writing. This is LSRW skills, and this is what we are going to learn in our class. The main four things: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These four skills play an important part in the acquisition of language and learning, because these are the main part. The first one is listening. You cannot imagine कि आप सीधा बोल लोगे कोई भी लैंग्वेज. You cannot speak a language. सीधा कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकते, बिकॉज आपको सबसे पहले लिसन करना पड़ता है उसको, उस लैंग्वेज को. जब तक आप सुनोगे ही नहीं, सो यू कैन नॉट स्पीक ए लैंग्वेज. इफ देयर इज ए किड इन योर हाउस, और अगर उसको बोलना नहीं आता, तो वो करता क्या है? व्हाट ही और शी डू? पहले वो सुनता है कि घर में कौन क्या बोल रहा है, मम्मा पापा कुछ भी उससे बुलवाते हैं, वो सुनता जाता है, एंड देन ही और शी विल say something, mummy, papa, dada and dadi. You know about this? So its main is the listening. Listening is very important. That's why it's come first. That's why it is L, SRW. Now in today's competitive world, good LSRW skills provide the right key to success. Because if you are good in LSRW, so it's provide you a right key to success. This is the very important for you guys. These skills are required to maintain in relationship and better understanding, which are vital in both professional and personal life. So it is very important for you guys in your personal life as well as in your professional life. Now you are a student, so now it's important in your personal life also, but after the 2 years or 3 years, whenever you go for a job, for the interview, so when you start your personal professional life, so it is very important for you, for your personal life, professional life also. Now to enable oneself to express fluently in a language, one should think improving their speaking skills. You have to improve your speaking skills, but first you have to improve your listening skills. After that, speaking, writing and reading. So this is the importance of LSRW, and this is all about a language lab. This is we are going to learn in this class. Basically the communication skills, all the things we are going to learn in this class. So this is about the language lab. Now Krishan sir,
Yes, sir.
it's over to you. Now you want to say something?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, as a student, as sir told you that what is language lab and how we will dealing with this lecture from 10:30 to 12:30. So in our next lectures, we will dealing with this type of lectures, and I'm summarizing that in this lecture, most of student has to listen, write, or we can say read. As sir mentioned right now that it is a lecture to practice reading, listening, and watching. And through these, we have to improve, we have to enhance our writing, reading skills. So that's why language lab are conducted. So here, I think Anik Pramanik joined later. So I would like to say you, Anik, kindly introduce yourself, tell about you here, because we all are new to each other. So it is very mandatory to familiar with one another.
Hello. Good morning,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm Anik Pramanik and I'm from West Bengal.
Okay. Anything else about you?
Yes, sir. I'm pursuing my BCA, first year student.
Okay. Okay. Any other student remaining? I think one student remaining. Ayushi, Ayushi, are you there?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Kindly introduce yourself.
sir, your voice is not clear.
My voice is not clear.
Yes,
Let
sir.
me check. Let me check it. It may be. Okay. So I think I'm sure now I am audible and visible. So I see now you tell about yourself.
I am Ayushi and I am from Bihar.
Okay. So I think most of you told about you. Anyone remaining? I think all told about their introduction. So we'll start, guys. As I told you that this is a lab lecture. Okay. So what is lab and what will be studying here? Sir told you. And today onwards, whenever we have this chance of learning and teaching process, engaging in learning teaching process through online platform, we will dealing with all skills which are very mandatory, which are very useful to enhance our writing, reading, and listening skills. As I told you that listening, watching is very, very, very important to write English, to understand English, to enhance our language knowledge, and to make our career bright. So first of all, as you all know that we all are learner and we are here to engage in study to improve our skills. So now I would like to tell you that as you told about your introduction, okay, as you all told about your intro. So first of all, I want to tell something. I want to add something that if somebody is asking about yourself, then you should tell at least 4 to 5 sentences about yourself. Means you must know about your personality more than two sentences, more than two sentences. Okay, so next time whenever you have chance to speak about you, about your personality, so you should know about your personality, that what you are, what you want to be, what you think about the affairs. So next time, your voice is fast. Okay, okay. So whenever you have chance next time, then will you speak? I am going to show you a introduction video, and it is very mandatory to listen properly. I will ask questions, how to introduce yourself. So let me play this video, and you are supposed to watching this video carefully, and then I will ask questions. You have to reply. Okay, okay. Gaurav Tiwari,
Yes, sir.
are you
Yes, sir.
there?
Sure.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. So, okay, thank you. Let me play this video, and you are supposed to listen this video carefully. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Is screen visible? Is screen visible?
No,
No,
sir.
sir, I can't see your presentation.
No, sir.
Not. Okay, okay. Let me check it.
I think so. There is an issue in Google Meet today. I think so.
Okay, I am just sharing. Just wait, sir. Is it visible now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Not.
Now I can see it.
You can see it now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
It is visible. Okay, so let's see this video.
Tell me about yourself. Now, to some of you, this topic may seem very basic.
Is the video visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so watch this video carefully and get ready to ask some
Learning to
questions.
introduce yourself properly is incredibly important. You might need to introduce yourself without any forewarning, so you need to be prepared. You may need to introduce yourself in your English class or in a job interview. You might need to introduce yourself at a new job or at a new hobby or leisure activity. You may even need to introduce yourself at a big event or convention in front of thousands of people. I feel very nervous and anxious when I have to introduce myself to large groups of people, and English is my first language. For learners of English, for my students, this is incredibly intimidating. In order to successfully introduce yourself, you must have your self-introduction pre-written and learned. You have to be prepared. In this video, I am going to guide you through this process. At the end of this lesson, you will have a complete self-introduction that is ready to use and ready for you to learn off by heart. I encourage you to share your introduction in the comment section down below so that the community and I may assist you and correct you. Before we get started, I'd just like to thank the sponsor of today's video. It is italki. If you haven't heard of italki before, it's a huge big good day. Will she approve? I'll ask her. British English, good day is considered very old-fashioned, very, very, very formal.
Sir, can't hear anything.
However, it is very common.
It is
Sir,
not
the
audible.
voice are not clear.
Sir, it is too much, glitching.
Krishna sir, is it same to you also?
Yes, sir. It's not audible properly. The students are right.
Okay, that
They
will
are.
help.
Sir, can't understand anything she says.
Yes.
Okay, try to understand. That is the better. That's why we are playing this audio, because in learning process in language lab, this is the way to learn all type of pronunciation. Okay, so try to understand. Otherwise, I will tell you. Okay, I will explain this video. Okay, guys.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so try to understand.
Good day.
Try to
And I
understand.
would say that today, I wonder what Emma in English will think of me saying good day. Will she approve? I'll ask her. But good day is more informal. But this, again, is if you're in Australia. It's just something I've noticed people using in my comment section, good day. I can see why you would use it. It appears to be a greeting that is suitable for all hours of the day, when in reality, in British English, it's just a very, very old-fashioned saying. Also note that good night is normally a send-off, an equivalent for goodbye. You say it when you are leaving instead of when you are greeting someone. If you're introducing yourself in the nighttime, you would say good evening. Now let's talk about informal greeting. It's really important for you to find one that you feel comfortable with. There are lots of informal greetings like hey, what's up, hi, hiya, yo. There's even what's good, which is quite an American one. Honestly, if I said yo and I was introducing myself in an English class or in a less formal situation, I would feel really stupid because it doesn't suit me. My particular region doesn't suit me. I'm really mad. The S, contracted form, or if you're in a very large auditorium or convention centre, then you might want to use this is. This is Lucy. On the telephone, I would normally say, hi, this is Lucy speaking, or this is Lucy. Next, let's talk about location, where you're from and where you're living. There are many variations. We're going to start with the most basic and move on to slightly more complicated ways of describing your geographical location. Firstly, we have I'm from, and then the place name. I'm from Bedfordshire. We also have I'm, and then the nationality adjective. I'm British. I'm English. If you are from somewhere that is quite far from the place where you're introducing yourself, you can say, I come from, and then come from implies a little bit more of a journey. If you want to say where you grew up, you can say, I was born and raised in place name. I was born and raised in England. If you were born in one place but grew up in a different place, you can say, I was born in France but raised in Sweden. If you want to say that you are from one place but are now living in another place, there are various options. You can say, I grew up in LA but now live in New York. I'm originally from Edinburgh but I'm now based in London. If you want to say how long you have lived in a certain place, you can say, I've been living in London for 3 years. Or, I've spent the past few years in Paris. Now, those are the basics. Let's talk about some other options you can add on to your self-introduction. A very important option is your position and your company. For example, I work at Google in the marketing department. You can say I work at or I work for. You would not say I work in and then a company name. It's at or for a company name. You can also say I'm a manager at Starbucks. I'm a position at company. Again, the at can also be replaced with a for. If you just want to give a general idea of the field in which you work, you can say I work in general area. I work in sales. If you want to give the specific position, you can say, I work as a deputy manager. I work as an accountant. I work as an accountant. You might also want to mention your qualifications, especially if you are introducing yourself in a job interview. If you want to say that you are close to graduation, you can say, I'm about to graduate. You could also say, I am a subject, graduate or postgraduate. I'm a marketing graduate. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in marketing. Or I have a BA degree in marketing. Or just a BA in marketing. I'm a biology postgrad. Shortening it down to grad is more informal. So it might be something that you do at a convention or in your English class. If you want to talk about courses or other achievements, you can say, I'm currently taking a course in subject, math. Now, note the preposition. In versus on. You can take a course in something theoretical, like math. You can take a course on something practical, like jewelry making or pottery. You can also remove the preposition. I'm taking a pottery course. If you want to say that you finished a course, it's now on your CV, you can say I have completed a 72-hour course in on subject. For the time scale of the course, you can say the number, dash, and then the unit of time. And that together forms an adjective. A 72-hour subject course. A 3-day subject course. Now, if you want to talk about experience, about your previous jobs, you can say, I have number, years of experience in the field. I have 3 years of experience in the neuroscience field at whichever company. You don't necessarily have to say field. You can say, I have 10 years of sales experience, or I have 10 years of experience in sales. You can also say, I've worked in field for however long you've worked there. I've worked in the accounting field for 3 years, or I've worked in accounting for 3 years. Now, if you're in a more informal situation, one in which you're introducing yourself to make friends and to meet people and to get to know each other better, you may want to talk about your family. Now, obviously, there are the normal things like I have a brother, I have a sister, I have a mum and a dad. But what if you want to give a little bit more information and also show off your language skills? One common mistake I hear my students make is when they're trying to talk about how large or how small their family is. They want to tell me how many family members there are in their family. I often hear them say, we are 5 in our family. This isn't correct in English. In English, we say, I'm from a family of number. I'm from a family of 4. Or we are a family of 4. That's a really important one for you to remember. It's a mistake I hear very frequently. If you want to talk about how many brothers or sisters you have, you can say, I am one of 4 siblings. Siblings doesn't specify the gender, so you don't have to say 2 brothers, 1 sister. You can just say siblings, 3. I'm one of 4 siblings. Or even, if you're already talking about families, you can just say, I'm one of 4, and they'll understand. If you have no brothers or sisters, you can say, I am an only child. I'm an only child. You might want to talk about hobbies. You have all the usual phrases like, I really like running, I really enjoy tennis. A really good phrase, I think, is, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of go-karting. You can also say, I am a keen, and then a noun. For example, I'm a keen runner, or I'm a keen tennis player. Now, I've left this one till last because it really isn't necessary anymore. But it's important you know how to say it. It's age. We have the basic one. I am 25 years old. We can shorten it down. I'm 25. If you don't want to specify your age, you can say, I'm in my early, mid, or late, and then your decade. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, teens as well if you're really young. I'm in my mid-20s. He's in her early teens. He's in his late 40s. You might also hear people say, he's a 20-something marketing graduate, or he's a 30-something accountant. That's if you don't know their age or you think it would be rude to try and guess their age. Now, the last point in the vocabulary section of the lesson, I want to talk to you about the dreaded fun fact. I've been to a lot of events, I've been to a lot of conventions, and I've had to introduce myself in a lot of English classes. And something that teachers and speakers love to ask you to do is give a fun fact about yourself. I must admit, I have asked my students to provide fun facts about themselves. It's annoying. You have to stand up and say my name is, my job is, and my fun fact is. And that can be really, really daunting, intimidating. To suddenly think of an interesting fact about yourself is really, really hard. So I highly recommend that you have a fun fact up your sleeve, a fun fact prepared. Think about an interesting fear, a weird like or dislike. A good one is always your pet, or a strange achievement or extraordinary experience. I always say that I have hypermobility, and then I'll just show them my thumb, or dislocate my shoulder blade. That is twice in a month that I've done that on YouTube. I need to calm down. Have a think. If you want to do bonus homework, share your fun fact about yourself. But this is
So now guys, it was video about self-introduction. I hope you all watched this video. Now I would like to ask from you what you got. Tell me one by one. Anil Pramanik.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you tell what you got, what you understand from this video.
Sir, when somebody asks me about myself, I should give him a reply with 6 or 7 words, sentence. And yes, and when somebody asks me about my study, suppose like I am pursuing I'm very near to my graduation, then I should tell them that I am about to graduate, and and suppose I am doing my job, then I should say like I work at the such and such job. That's it, sir. I did not understand it very clearly.
Okay, we'll tell you. So would you try to speak the introduction as same way as you watched in video? Means would you tell about your introduction in 5 sentences, at least in 5 sentences, 4 or 5? Anil, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you. Would you speak your introduction again?
Yes, sir. Hello, good morning. I am Onik Pramanik and I'm from West Bengal. I am currently pursuing my BCA degree from at UEM Jaipur, and I like to I like to blogging and website development. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Lakhan Sani, are you there? Lakhan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Would you tell about yourself as you mentioned right now?
What, sir?
Would you introduce yourself in the same way? Watch the video.
My name is Lakhan Sani. I am from Jaipur. I like to cycling and I also like blogging. I have a one blogging site
Hmm.
and
Okay, very good. Gaurav Tiwari? Gaurav Tiwari?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, yes, good morning.
My name is Gaurav Tiwari.
Hmm.
I'm 19-year-old.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yes, yes, you are audible. Keep continue. Yes,
Hello.
Gaurav, you speak.
Am I
Yes, yes.
I'm able?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm from Jaipur and I have 4 members in my family.
Hmm. Okay, let me tell you. Very good, Gaurav. I tell you how to introduce yourself in at least 5 steps. Okay, first of all, you have to tell your
Hello.
name. Okay, after wishing, Gaurav Tiwari. Okay, okay. I tell you, first of all, you have to wish anyone you are telling about you. After that, tell your name. Okay, this is second step. In first step, you have to tell about greeting, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening as the time. After that, you have to tell your name, and then in step third, you have to tell your birthplace or the place we are living right now. Okay, as suppose that you are from Lakhan or from Jaipur, so you have to tell I am Lakhan, I am from Jaipur. And one thing here, if you are presenting, you are telling something in face-to-face method, then you have to tell I am. Otherwise, you can use this is or it is when there are lot of people in front of you. Okay. After that, you have to tell your city name. As you are from Jaipur, then you have to tell I am from Jaipur. And if you are from suppose that Badmer and now staying in Jaipur, so you have to tell that I grew up in Badmer, but now I'm living in Jaipur. Okay. Then third or fourth step, you have to tell about your present time. Means if you are a student right now, you all are students, so you have to tell about your study, your current position. Means you are getting education, you are doing graduation, so you have to tell that I am pursuing graduation, I am pursuing BCA from the university. You can tell the name of university, you can tell the name of college. Okay, you can mention your year of your graduation. So that's why, this is why you have to tell these type of information in intro. And next, in next step, you can tell about your past education, from where you got your higher secondary education, from where you passed your 12th and 12th. You can mention, you can tell about your past education. And if you are a working people, if you are a professional, then you have to tell about your current position. Means you have to tell about your job place, your job level, and your post, and the place of post. So these are the point. After that, after these steps, you have to tell about your family. You are from which family you are, how many siblings, are you such types questions you can tell. You can tell about your family. You can tell about your parents as well. And then if you want to say something, then you can tell about your age and anything else like hobbies or interests. Okay, got it? Rajesh Sharma, are you there? Rajesh? Okay, so Lakhan, Gaurav and Anik, you all got it? समझ में आया?
yes sir, I got it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Next time, whenever you have chance to speak your introduction, because this is a language lab and we will ask about your intro daily. Whenever we have chance, we will dealing this subject here in language lab. We will ask you. You have to tell about your introduction or all on. You have to tell on different topics because learning English is very important in present scenario and speaking, learning and reading as well. These all are aspects we are supposed to learn in present scenario. So hope you will all engage properly. अभी जो स्टूडेंट लेफ्ट कर जा रहे हैं बार बार फिर एंटर कर रहे हैं. So I request to all those
Sir,
here. Okay,
sir,
because
I have a
if you are
question.
yes, Anik, you tell.
Sir, I didn't understand, so I am asking you कि suppose I want to say someone कि मैं BCA परसूट कर रहा हूँ UM जयपुर से, so then what should I say कि I am pursuing my graduation from UM or at UM?
Both are right. You can say from if you are from outside of university or city, then you can say. Actually, Anik, it depends on the location. Suppose that you are living in Bengal and right now nobody knows there. If suppose that if nobody knows about university, then you have to tell I am pursuing my bachelor of computer application from the university. And if somebody want to ask or you want to tell, you can tell the name of city as well. Okay, it's depend on location, it's depend on the situation. If
Yes,
you
sir.
are
Yes, sir.
near about your university, then you can also mention that I am pursuing bachelor in UM University at UM University, and as well I am pursuing it from UM. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
ओके एनीबडी और किसी का गौरव लखन किसी का क्वेश्चन कोई वेरी गुड अनिक see students you have to ask questions because if you ask a question then it will enhance your knowledge. I would like to ask Rajesh why you are doing so. Is any network connectivity problem with you, Rajesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so try to stay here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I hope now you all got how to introduce yourself. And if you have any question right now, then please tell me. Otherwise, we'll go forward in this session. किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो पूछो, otherwise we'll go forward. Okay? Have you got any question? No.
No, sir.
Hello, sir.
Okay. So now I tell you, we will deal with the next step of this session. So I have a question series here to you. So you have to reply questions in chat box. Okay. We can say it is a test, like a test. So you all have to write the answer. It is very basic question. It are very basics, and you have to write the answer in chat box. Okay. So get ready to do the questions. I think it is visible now. Screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the first question. My grandfather walks very. That options are quick, fastly, fast, nice. So you have to write answer in chat box.
Sir, can you repeat this question?
Is the screen not visible?
No, sir. I am watching you, sir. Only. I'm seeing you.
Okay, is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My
Okay,
turn.
so you can see this question.
Okay.
Write
Okay,
the
sir.
answer in chat box. I think you all answered this question. Let me check it. Gaurav Tiwari, Lakhan, Rajesh, Anik. Yeah, you all answered. Okay. So let's see second question. So I tell you the option C is the right answer. My grandfather walks very fast. Next question, get ready. Choose the correct word other. Okay, this is the next question, second question. So write the correct option in chat box here also. Okay. So have you answered it?
Yes, sir.
When you answer the question, you can say yes, sir. I have answered it. Okay, so that we can go
Okay,
forward.
sir.
Rajesh, Lakhan, Gaurav, Anik. Okay, you all answered. So let's go ahead. Let's see next question. So the right answer is why did she leave so early? I think all you all wrote right answer in chat box. Let's see next question. Fill in the blank with the word with correct spelling. Please give me of blank of paper.
I answered, sir.
Okay, good. When you answer, then say I answered. Okay.
Yes, sir. I answered.
Yeah, I answered, sir.
Okay. Good. I think all answered right now. So let's see. The right answer is option B. Peace. Piece. It is the right meaning of peace. Let's see next question. Sorry, she can't come to the phone. C dot a bath.
Sir, I
Bath.
answered.
Option. Okay. You tell your name, then said,
Onyx.
then say I.
It is Onyx, sir. I am answered. I answered.
Okay, good, Anik.
So I'm Gaurav.
Gaurav. Okay, Gaurav. Very good. Rajesh and Lakhan.
I got it, sir.
Okay, Lakhan, very good. And Rajesh. I think all answered. So let's go ahead. Let's see next question. So the right answer of this question is C is having a bath. Okay. I think all wrote right answer. Let's see next. How many students in your class? Blank from Korea.
Sir, I answered. Onyx from Onyx.
Okay. Anik. Waiting for next. Waiting for others.
Sir, I answered.
Gaurav.
I answered, sir.
Okay, very
Sir, I
good.
corrected it. I actually mistakenly gave wrong answer. So I
Okay,
delete.
okay, no answer. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's see next question.
Sir, what would be the answer? Last question.
Last question. How many students in your class come from Korea? Option B
Option.
is the
Okay,
right
sir. Yes,
answer.
sir. Yes. Yes.
So let's go ahead for next question. Babies playing when they are hungry. So options are there. So kindly write right answer in chat
I
box.
I wrote it, sir, on it.
Okay, very good. Waiting for the answer. You kindly write answer. Okay, good, Gaurav. Very good, Lakhan. Waiting for others. Anik, have you answered?
Yes, sir. I told you.
Okay, good.
I I
So let's go.
I chose A, sir.
Hey, babies cry when they are hungry. Okay, this is the right answer. Babies cry when they are hungry. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so let me check the answer.
Sir, it's A or B.
Option. Yes, option A is the right answer. So you two kindly recheck. Okay, let's go ahead. I think I blank a new calculator. This one does not work properly anymore.
I
So
answered, sir,
option.
on it.
Okay, good. Okay, very good. I think all answered correctly here. Very good. So the correct answer is the same you all got. I think I need a new calculator. Okay, option C is the right answer here. So let's go ahead next. Sorry, you can't borrow my pencil. I blank it myself. Was use, am using.
Sir, I answered.
Okay, okay, very good. Good.
Sorry, sir. Can you show the question again?
Yes. Let me show you.
I did a mistake. Yes, sir. I did a mistake. Sorry.
Okay, correct it.
Yes, sir. I corrected.
Okay.
Oh,
Waiting for other. Guys, this test is for you because you all studied English language or grammar in your 12th standard. So it is supposed to have knowledge of basic English grammar. So now that's why we are checking. We are dealing these questions, and we'll try in every lecture to ask some questions in same way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how many of you answered, Lakhan, Gaurav, Anik? Okay, so the right answer is option D. I am using it myself. Okay, let's see
Yes,
next
sir.
question. What time blank? The train leaves the train. Is the train leaving? Does the train leave?
Sir, I answered.
Okay, Anik. Kindly rethink, Anik. You answered wrongly.
Okay, sir. Then can you show me again the question?
Lagan, you also answered wrong.
Okay, sir. I answered.
Okay, so let's go towards the last question. So the right answer is option A. What time the train leaves? Okay. So last question is I blank for my
Yes, sir.
pen. Have you seen it?
Okay, sir. I answered.
Okay. Lakhan, very good. So it is good. Right answer is option D. I am looking for my pen. Okay. I'm looking for my pen. Have you seen it? So these were the questions. These were the, we can say, basic questions of English grammar. And most of you who attempted, only four students attempted questions. The rest of them are not here. I think there is connectivity problem with two students. So now I would like to ask to say something about this quiz and session. So it is over to you, Krishna sir. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello, students. Yes, I would like to repeat the introduction section again. We have done the introduction part. Anik,
No, sir. I was facing some, joining problem in Google Meet, so I could not join first in the initial time.
okay, Lakhan,
Sir,
are
nobody
you
is
there?
here.
Nobody
Yes,
is
Yes,
there.
sir.
yes, yes. Sorry.
Lakhan is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, have already told you about the introduction part, and you have already watched the video.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am repeating. Now I am repeating it again. I would like to repeat this topic again, the introduction part. I am telling you the basic introduction. This is for the students only, because you are the students, and कभी भी कोई भी आपसे पूछ ही सकता है कि yes, tell me about yourself. बेसिक क्वेश्चन है, दिस इज अ बेसिक क्वेश्चन. ये आपसे अभी चलता ही रहेगा पूरे सेशन में. अपनी क्लास में भी वी हैव टू रिपीट इट अगेन एंड अगेन. गॉट इट लखन?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm telling you about a basic introduction. But you have to tell others about yourself or something. It's for the college students or for the school students. Basically, it's for the students. Now I'm starting it from good morning, teacher. Whatever the time is, it's good morning or good evening. What is the time is? Good morning, teachers, or good morning, sir. And my dear friends, I'm here to introduce myself. Lot of thanks to all of you for giving me this great opportunity. My name is this. Suppose my name is Anik, my name is Krishan. What your name is? I am basically from, where you belong to, basically from West Bengal or from Haryana. And I'm from but presently living in Jaipur. After some days or months, you have to join UEM, so you have to stay in the campus or outside where you want to live. So basically, I'm staying in Jaipur, or basically presently I'm living in Jaipur now. I live in a nuclear family with my parents and elder sisters or brothers. Let me tell you about my schooling. I studied at whatever your school name is, जो भी आपके स्कूल का नाम हो वो. I completed my junior college education. I am saying it's junior college, it's senior secondary. You can say it is junior college. I completed my junior college education from this school or college. Now when I have enrolled myself for graduation in this college, I am very excited and happy. My hobbies are, whatever your hobbies are, my hobbies are suppose writing poetry and listening to music. If I have to tell about my strength, then I am very creative and determined person. It's depend on you. What are your strengths? I am telling you the basic introduction. I am very trustworthy too. Thank you. So you got it, Anik?
Yes, sir.
Got it? This is okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall we repeat this section again?
Okay, sir. Sure, sure.
Okay. Now start with yours, Anik. You are the first.
Uh, Good morning, everyone. I am Onik Pramanik, and I am from West Bengal. I am currently pursuing my bachelor degree, BCA degree from University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur, and I am the single child of my parents, and sir, I forgot.
What are your about your schooling?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, and I completed my secondary education from Sargachi Ramakrishna Mission High School, and I completed my higher secondary education from Balarampur High School. That's all. Thank you.
You can tell about your hobbies also, Anik.
Yeah, I okay, sir. I like to write blogs on website, and I also have a website related to technology fields. And I am very much interested in space and science and technologies and computer.
Okay. Thank you. Lakhan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, start.
Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Lakhan Sani. I am from Jaipur. I pursue my graduation in UEM University in Jaipur. I complete my schooling in 2 years ago from Bansal Institute of Education, Jammu. My hobbies are like cycling and graphic design. I also like blogging. Thank you.
Okay. Blogging. What kind of blogging you are writing? On what kind of topic?
About mental health,
About the mental. Okay.
mental stress type.
Very much needed these days. You know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the basic introduction for the students, because you are not going for a job now, so you are a student, so you have to give the basic introduction just like a student. When you go for an interview, then you have to tell the different things. Got my point, Anik?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, you all know about this key. This is the class for our communication skills.
Yes, sir.
We have to improve our communication skills in this class, and I have already told you about the LSRW skills. Yes, Lakhan, what is LSRW?
Sir, L mean listening, S mean speaking, R mean reading, and W mean writing.
Writing. Okay, good, Lakhan. So just tell me ki why L comes first.
Because we start any new language by listening.
वेरी गुड, क्योंकि जब तक हम किसी लैंग्वेज को सुनेंगे नहीं, सो वी कैन नॉट स्पीक. यू नो, एक बच्चा होता है घर में अपने, देयर इज अ किड, बिल्कुल छोटा बच्चा है सपोज. अभी उसको स्टार्टिंग में अपन जो भी लैंग्वेज सिखाएंगे, व्हाट एवर द लैंग्वेज इज, इट्स हिंदी, जर्मन, फ्रेंच, जो भी लैंग्वेज है, अभी बच्चे को कुछ नहीं आता, नथिंग, ही और शी इज टोटली ब्लैंक. तो अभी घर में जो भी लैंग्वेज बोली जाएगी, सपोज अगर स्टार्टिंग से जर्मन बोली जाएगी, घर में जर्मन ही सुन रहा है वो, तो वो क्या सीखेगा?
जर्मन सर.
सीखेगा ना, बिल्कुल.
Yes.
क्योंकि उसको दूसरी लैंग्वेज तो पता ही नहीं. अबाउट द अदर लैंग्वेज की हिंदी भी कुछ होती है. अभी अपन बात करते हैं जैसे फॉरेन कंट्रीज की, कि यूके, यूएस, अरे वाह, उनकी इंग्लिश तो कितनी अच्छी होती है ना, हमारी यहाँ
Yes.
की अच्छी नहीं होती. रीजन इज क्योंकि अपन स्टार्टिंग से जो अपनी मदर टंग है, लैंग्वेज है, उसी में बातें करते हैं. अगर आप वेस्ट बंगाल से हो, सीधी सी बात है, तो आप घर में बंगाली में बात करते हो,
Yes, sir.
तो वो अपन तुरंत सीख जाते हैं. अभी अगर एक पर्सन फ्रॉम यूके और यूएस, उससे हम बोलेंगे ओके जस्ट टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ इन बंगाली, वो बता पाएगा?
नहीं, नहीं सर.
नहीं बता पाएगा. हाँ, तो वी कैन लाफ एट हिम और हर, हम उसपे भी तो हंस सकते हैं ना.
हाँ हाँ.
वो भी तो बंगाली में नहीं बता पा रहा हमें. तो नेवर थिंक कि मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती तो लोग हंसेंगे. दिस इज नॉट ए मैटर. योर प्रायोरिटी इज कि जस्ट स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. कुछ भी बोलो, गलत बोलो, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. बोलते जाओगे उतना सीखते जाओगे.
Yes, sir.
जितना हम बोले. यस यस.
Yes, sir. Initially, I was also, I mean, very much nervous while joining university, but then I realized कि it's okay to speak wrong or anything. They understand.
It's okay to speak because गलतियां जब तक नहीं करेंगे तो सीखेंगे कैसे?
Absolutely, sir.
In any field, suppose you are a cricket player and you are playing a match. कोई भी बॉल आई, आप आउट हो गए फर्स्ट टाइम उस बॉल पे, तो जो भी आपने मिस्टेक की है, सेकंड टाइम आप वीडियो देखोगे या रियलाइज करोगे कि मैंने क्या गलती की थी, तो सेकंड टाइम वो गलती आप अपने आप ही नहीं करोगे.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the way of learning a language. So that's why listening is very important. कुछ भी हो, कई बार हम सोचते हैं ओके वी आर गेटिंग बोर्ड, यार कितना बोर हो रहे हैं, क्या सुनेंगे क्या नहीं सुनेंगे, तो कितना पका रहा है ना. नेवर थिंक कि चलो ठीक है, जो भी कोई भी कुछ बोल रहा है उसको एक बार सुनो, लिसन करो, उसमें से 1 वर्ड 2 वर्ड, कोई तो वर्ड हमें सुनने को मिलेगा ना, कुछ तो नया सीखेंगे ना. या जैसे कुछ भी लाइन बोली, सपोज आई एम गिविंग एन एग्जांपल. अभी आप
Sir, you are not visible.
Now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm giving an example. Suppose I don't know the Bengali language. मुझे बंगाली नहीं आती, या मुझे इंग्लिश बिल्कुल नहीं आती सपोज, और मुझे रहना पड़ रहा है, आई एम लिविंग विद 2 guys who knows only English, जो इंग्लिश ही जानते हैं, और वी आर इन ए रूम टुगेदर. एक रूम है, उसमें हम रह रहे हैं. तो द 2 guys दे नो ओनली इंग्लिश, वो केवल इंग्लिश ही जानते हैं, और आई डोंट नो ए सिंगल वर्ड इन इंग्लिश. मुझे तो इंग्लिश का सिंगल वर्ड भी नहीं पता, बट मुझे उनके साथ रहना है, सर्वाइव करना है. तो सपोज अब वेयर द लिसनिंग पार्ट कम्स, कि बोलेंगे सपोज मुझे मान लो सपोज पेन चाहिए उनसे, और मुझे आता नहीं कि पेन कैसे मांगूं, क्योंकि मुझे तो इंग्लिश आती नहीं है, सीधी सी बात है. मैंने उनसे सुना कि उन्होंने मेरे से कभी पेन मांगा था, तो कुछ भी, तो मैं अगर उनको बोलूंगा तो कुछ पेन के लिए बोल रहा हूँ, तो एटलीस्ट मैं पेन का कुछ तो बोलूंगा ना, कि पेन, चलो मैं कुछ भी नहीं लगाऊंगा, बट मैं इतना ही बोल दूंगा प्लीज पेन.
Yes.
समझ जाएंगे हाँ भाई ये पेन ही मांग रहा है.
गेटिंग माई पॉइंट?
Yes,
अब
sir.
मुझे उनके साथ ही 6 मंथ, यस, मुझे उनके साथ ही 6 मंथ तक सरवाइव करना है, 6 महीने मुझे उनके साथ ही रहना है। तो डेली की डेली अब मुझे भी पता है कि कुछ ना कुछ तो मुझे इंग्लिश में बोलना ही पड़ेगा, सीधी सी बात है। अब मैं उनका सुनूंगा कि वो मेरे से क्या बोलते हैं पेन मांगते टाइम या खाना मांगते टाइम या वट एवर द सिचुएशन है, जो भी वो मुझसे मांग रहे हैं क्या बोलते हैं, मैं एक एक चीज सुनूंगा, लिसनिंग करूंगा, धीरे धीरे 6 महीने में मेरी भी मजबूरी हो जाएगी,
Yeah,
आई
yeah.
विल स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, उनके साथ बोलना ही पड़ेगा और 6 महीने में मैं अपने आप ही सीख जाऊंगा। सो दिस इज द वे ऑफ लर्निंग ए लैंग्वेज, कोई भी लैंग्वेज, इट्स नॉट अबाउट द इंग्लिश, एनी लैंग्वेज।
Yes, sir.
और ये आप पे डिपेंड करता है कि आप कितना अच्छे से सीखना चाहते हैं। तो यू हैव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश विद योर फ्रेंड्स, कोई फैमिली मेंबर, अगर फैमिली में से कोई है जो आपके साथ इंग्लिश में बोल सकता है, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ आप बोलो, सीधी सी बात है, फैमिली में अगर किसी को नहीं आती तो अपन किससे बोलेंगे, किसी के साथ जबरदस्ती थोड़ी कर सकते हैं। आई एम फ्रॉम हरियाणा, मेरे घर में सबको हरियाणवी आती है, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हिंदी बोलेंगे, तो मैं घर में किसके साथ इंग्लिश बोलूंगा? देयर इज नोबडी इन माय हाउस हु कैन स्पीक इन इंग्लिश। तो सीधी सी बात है, मैं मेरा कोई फ्रेंड ढूंढूंगा या तो कि ओके यार आई कैन स्पीक इंग्लिश, ट्राई करूंगा, उसके साथ बोलूंगा कि भाई मुझे इंग्लिश तो बोलनी ही है, दिस इज मैंडेटरी, तो उसके साथ मैं करूंगा यार प्लीज मेरे साथ इंग्लिश में बात किया कर। तो गलत सलत जैसे भी आप बात करो, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, हम करते जाएंगे, वो आपसे करेगा, आप उससे करोगे, धीरे धीरे गलतियां सुधरेंगी और अपने आप लैंग्वेज आती जाएगी।
Yes, sir. Definitely.
डेफिनेटली ना। सो दैट इज व्हाई आई एम गिविंग एन एग्जांपल कि ये आप पे डिपेंड करता है आप कितना उसको करते हो कि भाई मुझे कितना इंग्लिश बोलना है। वीडियोस देखो इंग्लिश के, कुछ भी समझ में मत आए देखो, बस आपने 30 मिनट का देखा, चलो ठीक है, स्टार्टिंग में बोर हो जाते हो, 15 मिनट का देखो, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, वॉच इट अगेन, वॉच इट अगेन, 3 बार देखोगे तो आपके 2 वर्ड तो समझ में आएंगे और आएंगे ही आएंगे। व्हाट माय पॉइंट?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
तो दिस इज द वे ऑफ लर्निंग ए लैंग्वेज। तो अपने को इसी तरीके से करना है, बिकॉज दिस इज आवर कम्युनिकेशन क्लास। सीधी सी बात है, तो हमें तो कम्युनिकेट करना अच्छे से आना चाहिए। पहले तो कम्युनिकेशन आप, दिस इज नॉट नेसेसरी कि आपको इंग्लिश में स्टार्टिंग में कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा आना चाहिए, पहले तो आपकी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल ही अच्छी होनी चाहिए, आपकी खुद की लैंग्वेज में अच्छी होनी चाहिए, जो आप पहले तो बोलते हो, पहले तो आप उसमें ही अच्छे होने चाहिए।
Yes.
ये तो है नहीं कि आप अगर कम्युनिकेट ही किसी से अच्छे से नहीं कर पाते सपोज, तो इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी होगा कि आप इंग्लिश में स्टार्टिंग से कम्युनिकेट कर लोगे। यू कैन नॉट कम्युनिकेट इन इंग्लिश, नहीं कर सकते। भाई मैं तो हिंदी में ही कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पा रहा, सीधी बात है, मुझे डर लगता है, बात करने में ही डर लगता है, स्टेज पे जाने में ही डर लगता है, या मैं हिंदी में ही कम्युनिकेट लोगों से अच्छे से नहीं कर पाता, तो इंग्लिश में कैसे कर लूंगा? नहीं कर पाऊंगा ना। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स। सबसे पहले तो आपको बोलना आना चाहिए, अच्छे से आप इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हो लोगों के साथ, वेदर इट इज इन बंगाली, राजस्थानी, हरियाणवी, जो भी है। आफ्टर दैट द लैंग्वेज, वो इंग्लिश या जो भी है, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज हियर। यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस इट मोर एंड मोर। जितना आप वीडियोस देखोगे, जितना लिसनिंग करोगे, उतना अपने को धीरे धीरे आती जाएगी। इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि आपको 1 महीने में आ गई, 2 महीने में आ गई। यू कैन नॉट लर्न कि आप 1 महीने में, यू हैव सीन द एड्स कि अमेरिकन इंग्लिश 3 महीने में सिखाए, 90 घंटे में सिखाए। लखन,
Yes, sir.
you are from
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you have seen the ads ना, अमेरिकन इंग्लिश 90 घंटे में तैयारी करवाएं,
Yes,
90
sir.
घंटे में इंग्लिश आता है ना।
Yes, sir.
तो देयर इज नो वे कि आप 90 घंटे में इंग्लिश बोलना सीख सकते हो।
Yes, sir. Definitely. Big bed.
Yes.
इट्स नीड प्रैक्टिस। सीधी सी बात है, आप जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना आती जाएगी ये चीज। ग्रामर पार्ट आपको इंग्लिश के लिए जाना है और आपके पास 15 डेज है, या आपके पास 1 महीना है और आपको इंग्लिश बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती बोलनी, तो आप 1 महीने में बिल्कुल ही नहीं
Sir,
आती।
sir, your voice is very low.
Mic is not.
Okay, now
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was telling कि सपोज आपको 1 महीने बाद इंटरव्यू फेस करना है, वी आर फेसिंग एन इंटरव्यू कि 1 महीना है उसमें, तो आपको इंग्लिश बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती। 1 महीने का आप इंग्लिश बोलना के लिए इंग्लिश बोलना एक महीने में सीख लोगे? सीख सकता है कोई?
No, sir. No.
No, sir.
सीधी सी बात है। हाँ, अगर बात ये हो कि ग्रामर का कोई पोर्शन है, कुछ याद करने की चीज है और एक महीना है, यस यू कैन डू इट, कर सकते हो। चैप्टर, ये 10 चैप्टर है और आपके पास एक महीना याद कर, यू कैन डू इट, कर सकते हो आप। याद करने का तो कर लोगे, भाई रट के करोगे, कैसे भी करोगे, याद करना है। बट इंग्लिश में याद,
Sir, you are not very clear. I mean, every time your voice is I mean out.
I think so.
There is also a noise in the background.
Voice in the background, checking it. Now it's okay.
No, sir.
Okay. I don't know what is the problem is there.
Sir, I am quitting and rejoining again. Maybe my side is problem.
Okay. Yes, you can. Yeah, Lakhan. Lakhan is there?
Sir, still the problem.
I don't think ये from your side or from my side.
I think it's
Sir,
from
sir, sorry for interruption. Sir, you kindly remove your earphone and use cell phone microphone. Only then it will be clear.
I'm trying to. It's okay. Now I'm audible.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Better than before.
Better than before. So, Lakhan,
Yes, sir.
are you from Hindi medium or English medium?
Hindi medium, sir.
हिंदी मीडियम। ओके, यू आर फ्रॉम राजस्थान ना, तो सीधी सी बात है, दिक्कतें आती हैं अपने को इंग्लिश बोलने में।
Yes, sir.
तो जस्ट ट्राई टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, नो मैटर कि गलत है सही है, कुछ भी बोलो बट बोलो।
Yes, sir. I try.
दिस इज व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू इन दिस लेक्चर। ओके कृष्णा सर।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's up to you, sir.
I think we should stop now because only 2 students are here because it is too long for first day. So
Yes,
I
sir.
think
Yes.
okay. If you want to give any assignment to these two students and kindly give assignment, we will meet in our next lecture. Then it will be held. So I think we will stop now. Tell assignment if you want to give any.
Next can do it.
Another thing, I want to ask you guys here. Lakhan.
Hello?
Krishna sir, you kindly mute yourself, please.
Hello, Krishna sir.
Yes, sir.
I am saying कि the assignment part, if you want to give the assignments, you can give. Otherwise, in the next class, we can have do this because there are two students. Because there are two students only. Give the assignments, then you can.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Tell me, Anik and Lakhan. Do you know the system of ERP question, ERP test?
No,
Here
sir.
we have
No,
ERP
sir.
No,
test.
sir.
Our university for attendance purpose means if you want to give attendance, then only through ERP your attendance will be considered. So do you know any of you about it?
No, sir.
No. So I tell you the way. You have to go to the website of UEM Jaipur, okay? Then online test.
Sorry, sir. I apparently can't listen anything.
You will
Same
have
problem, sir.
because you are attending first lecture today, and I think our admission team is also working there to put your names on the ARP portal. I think your names are there. So your coordinator will tell about it. Here in Jaipur, attendance will considered only through the ERP test. Even today we will put down your name and we not it. That means we have not your names and we will give you attendance. But next time it will be mandatory to attend ERP test. Yes,
Sir, what is ERP test?
ERP test. I am explaining it. After every class in last 20 minutes in every lecture, suppose that today we have 2 hours lecture, but if we have a 1 hour lecture, then and if we have 2 hour lectures, doesn't matter how long it is, we have to give a ERP test. Means if you are dealing with the lecture from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., then only 40 minutes of teaching and last 50 minutes after the ERP test. Means there are MCQ question as we discussed in the lecture in between. I think
Okay, sir.
so. I am telling that this is a test for your attendance. You have to give either 2 question or 5 questions. It depends on the choice of teacher. How many questions they give you on ERP test. So you will have to write the option. There are options. You have to pick the right option, and through that, if you are present, uh, if you attend the hearing test, then only you are considered as present. And there is another generating message. Message goes to your cell phone as well as your parents' cell phone. So that is the system in our university, UM Jaipur. So I don't think that today you will have to give ERP because I don't know whether you got the knowledge of ERP test or not by a coordinator. But from next day, I think from day tomorrow or from today, you will be aware about this ERP test, and then you have to go through the ERP portal and kindly note down the code for ERP test. HSM191 is the subject code of the subject English communication and speaking skills. Okay, kindly note down the subject name English communication and speaking skills, and the subject code is
Sir, did you tell us to note down something?
yes, I am telling you to note down the name of this subject we are dealing in this lecture. Okay, because through
Yes.
that subject and through that code of this subject, you will give ERP test for attendance. Okay, am I audible? Anik, am I audible? Anik, am I audible? Lakhan and
Yes, sir. Are you asking me something?
Karthik, are you there? Yes, I
Yes,
was
sir.
saying that kindly note down the subject code and name because through that code and name you will give your ERP test. Okay. So the subject name is
Okay.
English communication and speaking skills. Okay, this is the name of subject for this language lab, and the code of this subject is HSM191.
Sir,
Okay,
kindly can you repeat the subject name English communication?
and speaking skills.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And the code is HSM191. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So Okay, so when you go to the portal, then you will search the name of the subject and the code of the subject, and then you will have questions, 5 questions, and you will take the answer. There are options. You will take the answer and submit. Then your attendance will be considered. So this is the procedure of taking attendance in UAM Jaipur. Totally digital attendance system is there in our university. So
Sir,
you
it
will
is
be
only for online classes, or when we'll
no
go
no.
to.
Yes, it is mandatory for offline classes also. This is this is system for everyone, every student, every class. It
Okay.
has been doing here in university for a long time. So everyone, and another very interesting point is that the message goes to your mobile phone or your parents' mobile phone, whether you attended to class or not. Okay, so when you come to know about this ERP test, so you go to the test, you go to the portal and then attempt ERP test. I have given you 5 questions for today test. So if you have knowledge, if you can search ERP test on UM portal, then kindly attempt those questions. Otherwise, today we will not your names and give you attendance. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Or for assignment next, yes, Lakhan, you want to say something?
Sir,
Yes, what do you want to say?
voice is not clear. Sir. Please tell me again.
Actually, Lakhan, I was saying that there is a, we can say the system of taking online attendance through ERP test. There is a
Yes, sir.
name test, means online test. When you attempt that online test, then only your attendance will be considered. Okay. So, but not today. I'm sure that today your attendance will be given through your names, and we have noted your names right down. And I am telling it about ERP test for your next ERP. Okay. So if it is mandatory, we can say if it is mandatory, next time we have to give you ERP test in every subject or in every class, in every lecture. You'll have to give your ERP test. Just to tell you about it because you are attending first lecture today, and now you don't know about most of rules or regulations.
Sir,
You yes.
firstly, sir, I can't listen properly, and secondly, sir, what is the portal of the ERP test? I mean, IEM CRP. Okay, sir, I'm logged in, but where to give the ERP test?
Actually, I think today your names are not there. So we wait for today, then from tomorrow, your coordinator will tell you that now you are able to go give your online test. So
Okay.
don't take it to your heart today. And it may be technical issue today because your names may not be there on portal today. And we will confirm it if there are your names and if your class is ready to give ERP test, then you will have to search and give your ERP, UEM ERP. Okay, this is the code. You can search UEM ERP or UEM Jaipur and then go to the online test link. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
from there you can give your ERP test. So Lakhan, I was telling that it is a system in UEM Jaipur that you will give a test. Test means there are 2 or 5 MCQs, multiple choice questions of that subject of lecture. Whatever subject is being taught in your lecture, there are 5 questions every day on every lecture, and you will have to tick the answers. And there are optional answers, and you have to tick the answer, right answer, or whatever you know the question. And so those questions are from the subject covered by the teacher in lecture. And if you are attentive, if you are listening in class, if you are having proper attention in lecture, then you can easily answer the questions. And through that answer, those answers, there are numbers, 2 marks for each question if there are 5, and if there are 2, then 5 marks for each. So there are 10 marks, and students are given marks out of 10. Okay, and then your attendance is considered there. Okay, so this is the system of attendance in UMJ. Now got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I hope it is done for today. I tell you something about your assignment. Guys, whenever we meet in our next language lab class, first of all, I would request you to attend whole lecture. As Karthik didn't attend the whole lecture, he attended first 30-40 minutes and then now he's here. So I would request you to attend whole lecture because you all know the importance of English. Without English, you can't, we can say, survive in the field of education. So it is very mandatory to have knowledge of English communication and public speaking. And I think I tell you another very important point. Learning English is not a mandatory thing. I tell you another benefit of speaking English learning skills. Through these type of skills, we improve our confidence. And if we have confidence, then only we can do whatever we want, whatever we have in our mind, whatever our family members hoping from us. Then only we can achieve those goals if we have confidence. And through these lectures, through these learning teaching process, we can earn, we can enhance our knowledge, we can improve our temperament nature, or we can improve our confidence. So I would request you all to attend the whole session, because no, 2 hours or 1.5 hours is not too much. And if you are having something to improve your knowledge, then you should attend those things. Okay, so I hope you will tell to your friends or your classmates that they should attend the lecture. And another thing I want to remind you here, that in next lecture when we will meet, you will have to tell your introduction in proper way. As we mentioned, we discussed today. Om Prakash, you also joined right now. It is not good thing to miss the lecture. You didn't attend whole lecture. Hope next time you will do, because in starting if you are doing so, then it is not good to you. Hope next time you won't do it. Okay, so I am telling you that in next lecture you have to speak about yourself in a proper way. As we discussed, we watched a video. I told you, sir also told you about the introduction. And what is language lab, sir told you in a we can say the profoundly way. He told what is language lab, and how we can learn write and speak, and learn all these skills through these language labs. Okay, so this is totally practical subject. Here you will learn only, you will learn, you will enhance by learning, by watching, by engaging in conversation. So that's why if you want to speak English, learn English, or write English, then you must attend. Hope you all will attend whole session if there is no internet interruption. So next, in next lecture, you will speak about yourself, and another point you have to tell about your past education or the hobbies you had in your schooling age. Okay, so this is your assignment for next lecture, for next language lab lecture. You have to speak at least 3 minutes on these topics. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Om Prakash. Om Prakash. Have you got it? Om Prakash.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kumawat, Karthik Kumawat, have you got it? Karthik, are you there? I think there is some problem with
Hello.
Karthik. Yes, yes, Karthik, you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now it is time to close. Have a great day. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining. Have a great day. Okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you
Okay,
all.
thank you, sir.
Sir, Krishna sir, you kindly stop the recording.